Once upon a time, deep in the barren landscapes of the wild, wild West, there existed a town. Pueblo de Sol they called it, the town of the sun. The town basked under the incessant heat of the high noon sunlight, lying in the middle of a desert. Surrounded by the vast sun-kissed sands and arid shrubbery, Pueblo de Sol was merely a blip on the great expanse. The heart of the town, though, was something altogether. It was a hub of pioneer life, pulsing with the dreams of those seeking a new beginning, a chance at a fresh start. There thrived saloons with sideshow troubadours strumming the chords of life itself, blacksmiths forging tales of their own on the anvil of raw steel, and miners digging deep, as much for the glittering gold and shimmering silver as for nuggets of true meaning. But every town has its own share of darkness, and so did Pueblo de Sol. This darkness came in the form of a man. They called him Black Bart, a notorious outlaw known for his devil's charm and a heart even colder than midnight in the desert. Stories of his cruel exploits were whispered, often with a slight shudder, amplifying his reign of terror. This man was the Een to the sunny Yang of Pueblo de Sol, a black cloud on its clear blue horizon. However, where there are shadows there's also light. That light for this town was Matt "Shotgun" Webb, an ex-bounty hunter turned town marshal. He was a beacon of justice, his mere presence enough to send many a twig along the spine of lawbreakers. The inevitable clash between the light, staunch Webb and the dark, ruthless Black Bart had become the stuff of legends. Often, as the harsh day melted into the crimson twilight, the old folks would assemble around the lone willow on the town's outskirts, whispering tales of their fiery face-offs. Each telling pulsated with raw renditions of justice and lawlessness, ambushes and standoffs, capturing the very essence of the Wild West. Despite numerous brawls, Black Bart, like a menacing storm, always managed to escape. However, he would soon return to terrorize the town with more vigor. Webb, though, was tireless in his administration of law, standing tall as the eternal watchman, the indefatigable guardian. Years rolled on. Those in Pueblo de Sol continued to live their temerarious lives under the brutal sun, bearing witness to the dance of justice and lawlessness within their sandy confines. The battles between Webb and Bart were now etched in their folklore, tales of their fight carrying the pulse of the Wild West within them. Yet, beneath the sun and grime, beneath the duels, there was a silent resolution brewing. Each sunrise carried the promise of a reckoning, each sunset the whisper of an impending standoff, one where the lawbreaker and the enforcer would meet eye to eye, not just as foes, but as the living embodiments of the town's dual spirit. From the heart of the desert, from the soul of the Wild West, this was the tale from the sun-baked bricks of Pueblo de Sol, where men and women lived with courage, withstanding the biting winds of the desert and the biting realities of their existence. They cherished the dream of a more peaceful life, under the golden hue of the setting sun, beyond the shadow of Black Bart, and under the protective gaze of Shotgun Webb, in their brave town that was much more than just a speck on the map. Through the stillness, the relentless heat and the daring gunfights, Pueblo de Sol stood as a testament to the wild spirit of the West, its story forever etched in the annals of a bygone time, a time that continues to echo in the universal consciousness through tales like these.